This is definitely for one of you guys. I cannot recall. Tried to go back and find the original person that did request Tom Platz versus Mustafa Mohammad. And what a match. What a battle of wheels. But like I said, I could not find the person that requested this. You know who you are. And I made you wait. Because let's face it, you're not that great of a person. You will be. But you still have some soul searching to do. You know what? Tom Platz looks exactly like Kurt Russell. Huh? Anybody? No? Oh, come on. They're twins, for goodness sakes. Twins? No? Well, Tom Platz was in the movie Twins. Anyway, little bit all over the place today. Let's go to the front double bicep pose. It's a mix and match versions of Mustafa Mohammad. I just wanted to, make sure the poses matched. Tom Platz, I generally throw up this one for the front double because the only front doubles from him before he tore his bicep, the pictures suck. So I guess to be fair, we'll put this one up. This is after he tore his bicep, and it's actually a good picture of him, nice clean picture. But if you compare it to the 1981 pictures of him, I think this is from 82 or 83, not exactly sure. But anyway, you can see that bicep tear. Other than that, these guys built pretty similar, I would say. The torso heaps being flexed, being posed at a totally different angle. So it's hard to gauge how similar these guys are. Are they exactly the same? Of course not. Of course not. Go through the shots here. The front double was not a good Tom Platz pose. Front lat spread was actually underrated, if you ask me. I mean, the guy had awesome lats. You can see that. Compared with a much more modern bodybuilder like Mustafa Mohammad. Might have been doing battle in the wheels. Even in this, just a glimpse of their legs, you can see that they are very similar. But upper body wise, I mean, Mohammed's a beast. Look at those chest plates. Look at the pectoral muscles. He could probably take a buckshot to the chest. He'd keep coming after you. Just a beast. I'd take a BB gun to the chest, probably break my sternum. Anyway, side chest development. Now this is a matchup. This is a battle. Of course, Tom, like I mentioned earlier, the upper body, more massive for Mustafa. Love that name. But when you look at the wheels, no, they're not being displayed the same way. Tom Platz not even really leaning his leg against his far leg to create more thickness like they do. They do. Tom's just holding his quad out there, flexing it. It's all raw muscle. And upper body? The chest of Tom looks pretty darn good. I gotta say, he sizes up very nice. I thought it was going to be a brutal beating, but I don't know. You even can see some glutes sticking out there. Better condition than the more modern day bodybuilder. Mustafa competed till 2006. And would you believe, next side shot here, would you believe Mustafa competed way back in the 80s? Way back in the 80s. I'm sure there'd be somebody that'll call me a liar. Bold-faced liar. It was 89. Okay, he competed once in 89. Side tricep, what can I say? Truly a thing of beauty. For Tom Platz, etched in stone, very aesthetically pleasing, and maybe the better conditioned of the two, surprisingly. But Mustafa has a tricep that would rival anybody's. Anybody! I'm telling you right now, go to the first back shot, and you guys have to realize I don't take these ones too seriously as far as judging is concerned. Because it's a guy from the 80s, and it's a guy from 2003, I think these pictures are from, maybe 4. But you can clearly see Tom Platz has a back, an outstanding back. I'm telling you right now. And look at the calves. Those things are cows, not calves. Just unbelievable. A 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10. Condition, go to the next the two back shots, and clearly, guys, like I said, you can't take these too seriously. Tom Platz, he's holding his legs, his knees perfectly straight, perfectly symmetrical. That's what they did back then. That's what they did. So you can't see the hamstrings. I would almost guarantee that Tom would have hamstrings to match. You can even see glutes, for goodness sakes. Striated glutes. And food for thought. Did they have... This is Tom Platz against Samir Banu, for goodness sakes. And did they place that much emphasis on the glutes? Nowadays, they would look at these two and give the first prize to Tom Platz. An extra large prize for having the much more conditioned glutes. But obviously, they didn't even look at them back then. It's a shame. It's a shame. Go to the abs and thigh pose. And when this first started, I seen that massive size, the upper body of Mustafa, and I thought, realistically, he's going to defeat Tom Platz. But as we, like opening up a present, you see one present, and then you see bigger, better presents as you go on. That's Tom Platz. As you go on, you know, he gets into the back shots. And I mean, you're in the abs and thigh, you're in a world of hurt. I don't care who you are. You are in a stinging world of hurt against Tom Platz. Who has the better legs? Well, very similarly built. I mean, the insertions, everything. Better condition for Tom. A lot of girth on both men for their legs. Unbelievable, guys. You're not going to see 4 bigger, better quads. Most muscular. And it is what it is, guys. Tom Platz is basically showing us his quad. The most thickly developed feathering in the history of bodybuilding. I mean, he didn't even milk those legs as much as he should have. They probably told him, you know, calm down with the legs, Platz. We see you're the greatest for sure. Nobody was really matching him. I mean, everybody picks on Chris Dickerson, says he has no good body parts, but he was probably the closest as far as complete leg development, hamstrings, quads, and calves as well. You can't forget the calves. At the end of the day, guys, Tom Platz is getting a victory in this one. And like I said, you can't place too much seriousness. Seriously, boys. Come on, boys. Let me in. My Cavaliers all busted up. But you can't place too much seriousness on these ones, considering the camera angles, considering the camera quality. The size of the bodybuilders alone is going to be distorted. But you could clearly see from some of the close-up pictures, Tom Platz was in better condition than Mustafa Mohammad. For sure, I would say. Hit thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel. And if you would like your request played, like this gentleman, well, you gotta request it 1,000,001 times, because he did. He requested this one 1,000,001 times. Have a great day.